So the first question I want to ask you guys is, late last year when crypto prices were running up to 20 grand or whatever they actually ended up peaking at, everyone that I was interviewing was telling me there's this huge wave of institutional money that's about to dive into crypto. You know, it's about to happen. It could happen tomorrow. And now that prices are down closer to around 6,500, I think we started to realize that it might be taking a little bit longer than some people had maybe anticipated. So my first question is, I mean, what do institutional investors really need to see? What are the top couple of things that are really going to sort of push them overboard? And is there actually that much money, that much institutional money still waiting on the sidelines, or has it, looked into investing in something else?
Good question. I think there are a couple of factors that are leading to institutions, the challenges for institutions to adopt crypto. I think some of them are, most notably, regulatory ambiguity. I think we all have, a finite amount of resources. To allocate resources to a project where you don't have regulatory clarity is a bit of a challenge in this market. And I think also other panels have talked a little bit about this, but the lack of institutional products. So we look at other asset classes that have really strong infrastructure, whether it's matching engine technology or custody solutions. Those rails, those bridges that exist between traditional finance and crypto are actually being built right now. So I think there's an infrastructure challenge, but I also think that one of the major obstacles is regulatory ambiguity.
Mm-hmm. I guess thinking about late last year, I think one of the reasons there was this sense that, okay, institutions are going to move in, is because of the Bitcoin futures. They were launched in mid-December, right around the time Bitcoin peaked. So that was sort of a sell on the news event. Since that, now that was for cash delivery. So from our point of view, that was not the real deal. Physical delivery will be the real deal, and backed. So Intercontinental Exchange announced that it is launching backed. This week, actually, Adam White from GDAX, he was the head of GDAX, and I think number 5 employee, whom we both admired tremendously. We did a white paper with him in our early days in 2015 called Bitcoin Ringing the Bell for a New Asset Class. So to see him move to this exchange, and in the exchange world, winner takes most. That was a very significant move. So the other thing that we saw yesterday was Fidelity's announcement, and that was very important from a custody point of view. You asked what needs to happen. Well, they're willing to provide the entire stack for hedge funds and institutions, not individuals yet. That is really important. That's probably the most important thing that's happened in the last few months.